After Christie, and I'd gotten kind of financially even again, I thought I was going to be in independent movies. I did 5 of them, one of which saw the light of day. And I did a lot of concert work and stuff, and then I realized that I had to do another series to make a steady living because of my responsibilities. And so I went looking, and there were a number of choices that year for actresses of my age and stature, and weight and general sensibility. Let's see. Betty White took one of those jobs that season. Dixie Carter took the other one, and I picked, the one that lasted, which was gratifying because I wanted one. I was promised that it would be easy work, and that I'd only have to put in a couple of days a week, and she was just, that was it, because I'd done The Mentor. Now comes Mom. See, old Mom, but over there. Mom in retirement. She was retired from social work, and home smoking with her old dog. That was it. And of course they lied to me, which I should have known about after 35 years, whatever it was. I should have known they were lying to me. They always lie to you, but I hadn't caught on yet. So it quickly turned into them finding out. Very bright Brenneman, I fell in love with her, and her very smart husband, and we didn't get to do a pilot. Pilots were out of fashion. Nobody did pilots anymore, much less movies of the week. Nobody did our pilots anymore. I got to the meeting and they said, we're going to do a, what did they call it? Presentation, thank you. I'd never heard the term, presentation. We're going to do a presentation. I said, what's that? They said, well, it's 20 minutes of kind of, I said, what the hell can you do with 20 minutes? I mean, you can't even sort of show it in the summer, It's just, you mean we're doing an audition on film? They said, it's a presentation. I said, okay, an audition. That's interesting. How the hell are we going to do that? And then Brad Silberling, Amy's husband, did a very smart thing in terms of making the presentation with still pictures, and all of a sudden you thought you'd seen. At any rate, so the thing sold, and then they realized that after a couple of shows that watching Amy judge, although she's an interesting woman to watch think, but it's not very active. It's actually sitting behind a desk and making notes and thinking and looking up, So they said, what do we do now? So they had to send the old lady back into the field. They had to put her back to work and give her a boss, and not only, she couldn't be the boss either. She had to be in the field. So they sent me back on the street, or my character. They sent Maxine out into the world, and then the social work part. It was always set up that the mother had worked in social work, and the daughter had gone to the top of the system as a judge. That the mama had started it, but it had been low echelon in the system, and the judge was at the top of the system. But I don't think at the beginning that we were expecting, Maxine to appear in Amy's courtroom ever. Or, anyway, it began to be it changed.